guys, welcome back to our Fire Emblem Let's Play of the Golden Deer House. This is going to be kind of part 26, part 27, because, so you see, I did battle on the 15th and fought some of those rare beasts and stuff like that, and got Aeolus's some supports, and some more other supports with Cynthia. But unfortunately, I was in the middle of finishing that video when my power went out, and I wasn't able to recover any of the footage. So this is kind of make up for part 26. And I've done some more reclassing too after that because I was waiting for it to come on to see if I could recover any of the video, but I couldn't, and I apologize for that. But we're going to do a seminar, and then we will do the fight. Wait, how close am I to... I'm 16 already. I think I'll do hammer.
Practice yields results. My efforts have borne fruit.
All right, Lauren would attend.
Got a grasp on this. Not as hard as I thought. I suppose it's working. Did you call me? Oh, this is my favorite tea. Do you, have sugar? Lots, please.
Same, my sister.
I am grateful.
I just want to completely destroy it in sugar.
This is delicious.
Fuck, fuck.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's not in me to put energy into things that won't yield results. I just don't see the point. I see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fucking goddamn it.
For me? I love it! Tea is nice and all, but it's not much good when you don't have sweets to go with it. I see. I see. My hair color is pretty unique, huh?
Yeah, it's white.
Huh? Huh? Well now. Professor, some sweets. Anything? What do you say? Professor? Well now. Well now. Ah, that tea was delicious. Invite me again sometime. See ya.
what? My charm didn't increase? I could take more certification courses. Yes. A hidden truth is revealed. Oh, I thought I saved it. What the heck? Thought I pressed A.
Thank you so much.
You're going to receive the goddess's revelation at the Holy Tomb? That's news to me. I did not see that coming.
Lady Rhea's going too, right? I hear it will be well guarded, but is that really okay?
If Stolen's allies are still around, it's certainly true that we don't know when or where they may appear.
I don't know what type of place this holy tomb is, but we should be cautious.
If something happens, we'll have to take matters into our own hands.
What do you think, Professor? Is it really okay for Lady Rhea to attend?
It seems to be tightly sealed, I'll give you that. We should be fine as long as nothing goes terribly wrong. Yep, just as long as nothing goes wrong. Well, the truth is, we won't know what's going to happen until it happens. All we can do is stay on our guard and play it by ear.
That's quite enough babbling, Claude. There is nobody more unfit for a holy ceremony than you.
Divine punishment won't strike us for setting foot in the holy tomb, right? Good grief. Why are you always so negative? Flame? Is something on your mind?
Who, me? No, it is nothing. May we all see this through to the end.
It still doesn't make sense to me. A goddess was living inside Teach, right? But now there's a ceremony to receive a revelation or whatever. How could that be necessary anymore? There must be another objective. It's pointless to speculate about it now. We'll know the answer soon enough. There isn't any danger for us students, but be careful, Teach.
Are you surprised, Professor? This is the Holy Tomb.
That mechanism for descending underground back there, what powers it? When I tried to come by myself, it wouldn't even budge.
This is where the goddess who created this world was laid to rest, along with her children. It is said that our creator, the goddess Sothis, sat upon this very throne. Professor, do you recognize this throne? So long. I have waited so very long for this day. Sit upon the throne. I have no doubt you will be gifted a revelation from the goddess. Well, it was supposed to be but a step away. What could possibly be missing?
Sorry to disturb you when you're distressed, Archbishop, but it seems some uninvited guests have arrived.
Don't move, any of you. If you move, your lives will be forfeit. Thank you ever so much for guiding us this far. The Imperial Army will now take possession of everything in the Holy Tomb.
The Imperial Army? What are they doing here?
So, they knew we were heading to the Holy Tomb and followed us here. Hey, who is that standing next to the angry guy? Could that be...
The Flame Emperor. I see. So you've been allied with the Empire from the beginning.
What are they doing here? What do they hope to gain?
There's only one goal for grave robbers like these. Right, Flame Emperor? You're here to steal the treasure that rests within the Holy Tomb.
For a fool you catch on quickly, those crest stones will be ours. That infernal power, which is masquerading as a medicine but is truly a poison, will plague this world no longer.
Insolence! You will atone for the sin of trampling on this holy resting place. Professor, destroy these villainous traitors who dare dishonor our creator!
Bum bum bum. I wonder if we actually fight. What's her name now? The Flame Emperor. He or he, whatever one it is.
I will not allow such violence from the Empire. Strike down the rebels and protect the Holy Tomb.
The crest stones are in the caskets!
The Holy Tomb must not be desecrated.
I guess we're fighting over who gets those crest stones. What in the world do they intend to use them for anyway?
Stay focused.
Ready and able.
I'll crush them all. Ready when you are.
Ready and willing.
Who, me?
I stand ready. Magnificent. Nobles must be strong.
I'm not at my best today.
There's quite a few people who died over here.
I got this. Should have trained better.
Ready anytime.
Sorry, did I hurt you?
This fucking destroys anything.
Take away the crest stones. All of them.
That is enough. Do you even know what those stones are?
That's the golden deer for you.
Yeah, I won! Fighting is what I do.
You earned this! Just doing my duty.
Let the lesson begin. You fought well.
idea?
You're outclassed.
I'm all sweaty.
That is that.
I have to try harder.
You're in my way! Feel like I grew up a little.
Shall we dance? It's not luck, it's fate. I'm not done yet.
Okay, so we don't have to fucking keep them on us. That's good.
I can help.
It's time.
You lost to me? I'm still a delicate flower, you know.
Hilda as an archer is pretty good.
I have an idea.
Did I hurt you?
Raphael, the man with the face is dead.
Making my muscles proud.
Oh, god damn it. Did he get health back? I think he did.
Magnificent.
That'd be funny. Can I take this? No, I can't. Okay. Fight with
I'm here to help.
Pull out all the stops. Not so sure about this.
Be mindful.
Let us support you.
Whatever it takes.
Should I have held back? Thank you.
Ah, fuck. That.
Stay focused.
Sorry.
I keep hitting it too far by accident. God damn it. Freaking curve shots.
Think not.
You're outclassed.
You lost to me?
Huh? It worked out.
Now you'll learn! No hard feelings. Still room to improve.
Can't hold me back.
Sweet dreams.
This guy doesn't have anything on him, so I don't understand what he's doing. This is supposed to find speed. Still. The shield looks pretty cool. Their shield. That's what I should say.
Oh, appreciate that.
Ready when you are.
I know where I stand.
I'm told it's fine to kill those who resist. Now then, how shall I cook you? Make them suffer.
He sounds weird.
No hesitation.
Wait. No. I was just following orders. I just...
Invigorating.
It was a good try.
That helps.
I thought I gave it my all.
I'll show you! That's what you get.
I knew you had it in you.
Alright. Place these destroys.
Can't give up yet.
So you're the fabled Flame Emperor? Go ahead and enlighten me. What are you planning to do with the Creststone? What did you use Flame's blood for? Who's Kranya? Who's Solon?
Silence. There is no need for you to know.
Is it that mask that's to blame for your curtness? If so, maybe I should rip it off and ask again.
Wait, he has
You are the one person I did not wish to make an enemy of.
I just need 2 more to make him
We
the
must
light
all
one.
do our part.
Ugh.
So, the end has come.
Is this some sick joke? The Flame Emperor is actually Edelgard?
Another knowledge gem. Let's see, nice. Then what would happen
so much.
on the Black Eagle's route if
You
Edelgard ended
have
up being the Flame
disappointed
Emperor?
me, Edelgard. To think that a descendant of House Hresvelg would dare betray the Holy Church. Professor, kill Edelgard at once. She is a danger to all of Fodlan. Such a rebellious heart cannot be allowed to keep beating.
I have achieved my objective. I will retreat. Farewell, Professor. If we meet again, it will be on the battlefield. Come, Hubert.
To flee is futile, wicked girl. The Church of Seros will raise its entire army against you until you have been captured and punished. You have defiled the Holy Tomb, dishonored the goddess, and humiliated your brethren. That crime will never be erased. Even if you burn in the eternal flames and spill all of your blood into the goddess's soil. Come, Professor. Let us return and decide upon our next course of action.
I'm not exactly on friendly terms with the princess, but I do have a few questions for her. Edelgard said that the Creststones represent power. That means she knows how to use them. She almost certainly knows other secrets of Fodlan as well. Once things calm down a bit, there's a lot more that Rhea needs to tell us. I just hope there's still time. I have this strange feeling that history is being written, that an age of anarchy is upon us. Let's hope I'm mistaken.
Oh, Claude. You've jinxed us all. You've jinxed us all, Claude.
The leaders of the Church have misused its creed to fulfill their true desire. To rule the world. They have fooled the people of Fodlan. Long ago, they divided the Empire to create a kingdom. And then, divided that kingdom to create an alliance. They did all of this to make the masses bicker amongst themselves. They caused instability in order to reinforce their own authority. They got and lived in extravagance. How? By preying on the devotion of those who wished for the goddess's salvation. Those corrupt hypocrites cannot lead Fodlan to true peace. Their foul belief system must be torn asunder so that true wisdom may finally prevail. And so, I have decided, by order of the Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, the Empire hereby declares war on the Church of Seros.
I cannot believe it. Let us recount the situation as it stands, Professor. After you returned from the Holy Tomb, the Adrestian Empire declared war upon the Church of Seros, as well as our allies.
Declared war? Well...
Edelgard demanded her own father relinquish the throne, and then assumed the position of Emperor. She has deemed the Church of Seros to be an evil of this world, and is calling upon the people of Fodlan to help her tear it down. I must discuss our response to this declaration with the Archbishop, after the Knights return from their investigation. Until then, watch over the students. See that they remain calm.
I heard what happened, Teach. The princess, well, the Emperor now. She really did it, didn't she? The lords and dukes of both the kingdom and the alliance have been called out. and now have to choose between the Church and the Empire. The seed of conflict was always there, and now we find ourselves in the middle of a war that will tear Fodlan in two.
The Empire is rash, but I never thought it would come to this.
How could something like this happen? I hope everyone back home is safe.
I'm sure it's mass confusion at home right now. My brother must be worried sick about me.
You're absolutely right, Teach. I'm sure a lot of us are worried about our homes, but all we can do for now is prepare for battle and tread carefully.
It's going to be a final chapter, and then I'm guessing the time skip will happen after that.
Part 1. White Clouds. Lone Moon. To War. Together, the people of Fodlan relish the beauty of the brilliant moon overhead as another year ends. They recall sad partings and new acquaintances alike, but each person must still walk their chosen path alone. With each day, the presence of spring grows stronger, and yet a lone moon still haunts the sky, a silent reminder perhaps of some inescapable truth.
Only 5,000 gold. Oh wow, we start halfway through it?
Unforgivable! I cannot fathom that the Adrestian Empire would embark on such a violent course of action.
The fault is my own. I failed to see the wickedness within Edelgard's heart. There is no question on that front. She clearly wishes to conquer all of Fodlan. And in order to achieve her own selfish ambitions, she plotted with ill-meaning strangers and defiled the Holy Tomb. Or perhaps her ambitions are even grander than we know. Perhaps she is planning to make herself a false deity by demonizing the Church of Seros.
Adrestia received its very name through a divine oracle. To injure the goddess is a sin most foul that shall not be forgiven. We must stop the Empire. And quickly.
I have returned, Rhea.
Welcome back, Shamir. Were you able to discern the Empire's movements?
Their main troops are marching towards Garreg Mach. It is said that they will join forces with Edelgard's army and arrive within 2 weeks.
2 weeks? That is not enough time. It will require all of our efforts just to prepare our defenses before then. We must send notice to all surrounding villages at once. We must order the residents of Garreg Mach to flee for their lives.
It will be done.
Professor, listen closely. If our enemy invades the monastery, I will have no choice but to stand upon the battlefield. If something happens to me, I am entrusting my sacred duties to... You must have guessed it by now. The truth of who you are, or perhaps I should say, your lost memories are surely beginning to return. I have acted all these long years as a mere proxy for you. But the duty is yours, and yours alone. Only you can lead the people of Fodlan.
Rhea, please. You must tell me all that you know, I beg of you. That one is the progenitor god. Am I correct?
In a sense. Our dear professor is a vessel. One who carries the power of the progenitor god within. In time, the vessel will become one with the power contained within, and the progenitor god shall return to this world.
I see. I trust that you are aware of the questionable nature of this experiment. But I suppose there is no turning back.
I ask that you help our friend. And in doing so, help her. I am waiting and hoping for the moment when our Creator rules this wayward land once more.
I understand. As ever, I will take you at your word.
Lady Rhea, brother, I will do my part as well.
Flame, were you eavesdropping? Regardless, I am glad to hear it. You owe your life to the Professor, after all. And in the end, they may prove to be our brethren.
You have my gratitude, Seteth. As followers of the Progenitor God, it is up to us to see our mission through.
So are they like secretly just like they follow a different god all of a sudden? I'm super confused. Oh, we missed Big Nat's birthday. Imperial invasion. No one can take master exams. Nobody can. Except Lysithea. And maybe Mariana? What? I have Sareth now? Sareth is apparently a part of my team roster. Wave Rider. These lances and axes. I'll have him just do a soldier right away, just so I can get that class out of the way for him. Ow.
I passed. I must...
Black Eagles are still here, like some of their students.
I am owing big debts to Duke Garrett of the Empire. He is the Minister of Affairs that are foreign. He is a friend of Edelgard. He is to her side. What should I be doing?
Okay.
I don't normally have a problem jumping into a fight, but it feels strange going up against my father. We aren't especially close, but I'd almost rather fight a monster. I hope he's not part of the group coming.
What? That girl's starting an all-out war, isn't she? But an enemy is an enemy, no matter who they are.
Ugh. If I could go back to last month and throttle my carefree self. Now it turns out Edelgard is the Flame Emperor and the new Adrestian Emperor. And she's striking out against the monastery. But we gotta beat her at her own game.
How do you like that? I call that a win. How do you like that? That takes care of that.
Pegasus jets.
Pure grit!
Dang.
I'll celebrate later.
Okay. I thought we'd all be really busy with assignments and getting ready now that things have turned out like this.
Well, I guess Edelgard's not gonna get to finish schooling. She had just waited. Everything would have been much easier.
Edelgard became emperor and raised an army, huh? Who knew the kid had it in her? I mean, yeah, of course, I knew she'd be emperor eventually, but the more I think about it, the more surprised I am. I wonder who's gonna win. But would it really be okay?
Professor, what actually happened last month? I can't keep up at all. Edelgard is the Emperor? And she's declared war against the Church? So now we're at war? What is going on? I really don't understand any of this. What should I do?
Yeah, that, I'll be honest, kid, that turned around very quickly.
Things must be pretty crazy in Fargus about now. My father must be beside himself. I don't get it. Why did Edelgard make enemies with the nobles? Ideals she believed in so much, she was willing to start...
So, once the Imperial Army reaches the monastery, we'll have no choice but to fight.
What's going to happen to us?
I believe you, with the knights on our side.
The Empire's aggression cannot stand. But if we are going to attack them now, we must be honest with our... It goes without saying that I will fight the Imperial Army with everything I have for as long as I am able. But House Gloucester's territory is adjacent to Imperial lands. Let us proceed with caution.
Professor, I guess it's easy for me to say this now. I'm so glad I'm from the Alliance. I had no idea Edelgard was so scary. And Dimitri seems totally different than before. I wouldn't bend a knee to either of them. Well, I definitely don't hate him. Well, if we're forced to protect this place, our future's... Years.
His Highness calls for the head of Edelgard. For me, that is cause enough to fight. The hatred of His Highness is also my hatred. Any other feelings I may have are irrelevant. And if that is the case, then she is my enemy.
Maybe.
Right.
Hey there.
Hello. What is it? She wants to destroy the church so badly that she'll take on anyone who doesn't fall in line? I don't get it. I just can't believe she'd start a war over it. Could Captain Gerald's death have also... Don't you go and die on me, Professor. Wow.
I don't plan to.
I see. The Empire is moving quickly. If you really think about it, of course she was always a step ahead of us. We were blinded by the ball, and the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, and everything else. I refuse to go down like this, though. So let's do something.
Those who serve the church must cast aside all selfish desires, but is it right to wield piety as a weapon? The church, I have all...
Excuse me. How are you, Professor? Any new changes to report? With the Imperial Army drawing near, it is most vexing that we cannot relax and converse as we once did. Thankfully, you have the divine protection of the goddess on your side. Please try to listen carefully. May the goddess's voice reach you.
I kind of feel like that curve that she has. I don't know why, it just seems so natural to me.
Hey, you.
We must protect defiling the holy tomb. The Archbishop has already given you a new response. I have something to ask of you.
To think Edelgard was somehow connected to the captain's murderer. Well, perhaps it's pointless to get upset about the past. We're depending on your strength, Professor. Crush our enemies. Captain, I hope you're watching.
The Holy Tomb held... This is the first time I've heard of crest stones being hidden away in such a place. But more importantly, I'm interested to know the Empire's aim. Why would their army desire crest stones? There is power there, yet I must think on this. The crest stone, and of course, the crest stones somehow Could that possibly be their aim? The Empire's army may well plan to use crest stones to create demonic beasts.
Oh, that'd be fucked. That's...
Hey, you.
The mastermind behind the attacks on the monastery was Edelgard? Doesn't make much sense, though, does it? There would need to be all sorts of territories and groups tangled. I'm gonna stop. Mostly I'm worried about my old opera company. I want...
Well...
So Edelgard, the one who calls herself the Flame Emperor, was connected to those strange beings. The Imperial Army might be using even more terrifying methods than we know. You had better be cautious, Professor.
Yeah. Yeesh. I guess the only people that aren't here right now are, Hubert and Edelgar, I see.
Hey! Hello there! How dare they threaten the goddess? Such a vile act cannot be forgiven. There is no need to worry, I promise you that. In the days of yore, the goddess would grow angry with such
I guess we have no choice but to fight, have we? Oh, but why would Edelgard do something like this? I'm sure we'll be all right, though, Professor. The goddess will keep us safe.
That girl's head. Just you wait.
Alright, I think
Professor,
he may be possible.
Can we really defeat someone who is willing to turn their back on the world just to uphold their own beliefs? I've spent my whole life running in fear, and now Surely we can win if we...
Professor, war is breaking out again. If there was a truly terrible war, I never wanted it. All we can do is steal...
I feel like that has something to
Need something?
connect to Dimitri.
See you again soon.
Professor.
They both need faith experience.
I can't sing very loud.
This is no...
There are always small power struggles, still. I didn't actually think. I feel as though I'm not, Professor. If I survive this war...
Hey, we're falling behind. I don't know that we can keep up with the new Emperor. To think that she was able to raise an army of that size right under our noses. However hard we fight, I give up. The enemy has too many advantages.
A moment, please.
It's my job to protect. I've got to do it. And how could Edelgard treat Lady Rhea like she's the bad guy? She's never been anything but nice to everybody. I just don't get it.
Half of the Empire's 6 great noble families have declared their support for Edelgard. Of the other 3, Lord Vester was assassinated. Hubert, his son, will succeed him. Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is under house arrest. His wife is now supporting Edelgard. And my father, he was stripped of his role as Prime Minister. As a result, House Eyre has lost all of its power, all of its lands. We have lost everything. What do I do?
Pardon me.
Hello there.
Hi.
I cannot believe our negligent Edelgard probably gathered her soldiers in Garreg. Soldiers disguised as merchants and pilgrims to avoid suspicion, infiltrating the entire area. They couldn't be better prepared. We'll have a tough time winning this one.
The most important nobles in the Empire are known for taking power from the previous Emperor. My father included. I didn't think it possible to be Imperial Princess. However, it seems that both my father and Cap, having both the Minister of Domestic Affairs and Minister of Military Affairs on your side, you must have been making preparations for quite...
I hear the Alliance's territory will be in danger if we don't get rid of these Empire guys. If the Alliance is in danger, that means it doesn't matter how many guys they throw at us. I'll beat them all. These muscles aren't just for show. But first, I gotta get some food.
I enjoy baking sweets, but I'm not sure how I'll do cooking other types of food. I see. Cooking is much more exciting than studying or training. Wow.
Fuck, I love her hair.
This is delicious!
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
Hi there!
To think that the Flame Emperor... Flame's abduction? Geralt's murder? The turmoil in Ramire Village? Whether or not she was the mastermind behind what happened, and yet she was able to remain so composed while... To think, Flame... Whether... And yet she was...
What does war with Edelgard mean for us, Professor? And why does she even want that? I wonder why she... That's how it always goes, I guess.
What?
This is a little stressful. Let's finish.
Pardon me.
Greetings, Professor. Something to report. Unexpected, isn't it? Apparently, this is the first time Garreg Mach has been invaded in its whole 995-year history. It's my job to protect this gate, so even if enemies come in droves, I will never let them through. I hope we both survive. Let's battle with all our might, and pray we win this thing.
Well, I'll be.
Professor. You know, Professor, I'm glad that I came to the Officers' Academy. I've learned so much. So, I will not let the Academy be destroyed. I feel braver. We're gonna win this.
Hello.
What the?
What do you require? Farewell.
What?
Hey there.
Have a lot of rusted axes. Right.
Come back anytime. Hey!
Me? Really?
Fine then, whatever. I can't do it, I can't do it.
Well done. You have my thanks.
To think Edelgard was... Well, we're depending on...
Excuse me. How are you?
Practice ye.
Practice yields results.
I didn't. I feel, Professor.
The glory of progress.
I've gotta keep working. It was cool.
You really?
Yes, I do, Ralph. Yes, I do.
This was hard. I'm beginning. That was adequate.
That was easy. Experience. Let's do this again sometime. I learned a lot. That was easy, thanks.
I will. That was so... Yeah! How's... I'm glad I put in some effort. That was so helpful. I think I got...
A question.
What?
Professor.
Hosty party.
You called, so I came. Thank you. Very good. Yes. Huh. Oh? Very good. Yes. Yes. You always have an interesting look on your face.
Fucking nailed it.
Not bad. It's quiet here. I like it. Sure. Professor? How's that? How's that? Admiring my gloves? I always wear them. I never know when I'll have to handle a weapon. Very good. Oh? Thanks. I appreciate it. Yes. Thanks. That was delicious. Thank you. I'll visit again when I'm free.
Yay, I had a good time.
I'm glad I get to work. Of course, thank you. I'm so sorry. Yeah, but that's okay. I'm used to it. Give me some candy later, and we'll call it even.
Awesome.
Well worth the effort.
It's all instinct now.
Looks like I'm getting it.